Very good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of entire management and staff of Consumer Voice, I warmly welcome all of you to this Consumer Connect series that we have every month. This is in collaboration with India Habitat Center, who have kindly signed an agreement with us for hosting this in Habitat Center for social causes, and we pick up one subject a month, every month, and I see a lot of known faces here, which means people are following us, almost like Twitter and Facebook, which is a good sign, which means we are picking up topics which are important. It's a good feedback for us also because not all issues are pertinent to a common consumer, especially a consumer who has to travel in 45 degrees temperature and after office hours to this particular place. Definitely not a very convenient thing for him or her to do. But we are glad that some of the topics have done well, and we picked up the road safety and transportation subject specifically, basically because there was a lot of write-ups and television programs on the aspect of road safety. As you are all aware, are probably aware that the Motor Vehicle Amendment Bill 2016 has just been passed by Lok Sabha, and we are eagerly awaiting for its passage from Rajya Sabha in the monsoon session during July end.
Good evening, everyone. And looking at these videos, I think a few thoughts come to my mind before we start. One is that it's realization that road safety is an issue. It's such an important issue, and I think this is a task which will never be completed. No matter how much in which era we are, we'll always have some of the other challenges in our society related to road safety. And second thought, is that it's a wonderful step that the bill is coming, but I think it's important that all the stakeholders take up the responsibility, and unless all stakeholders, whether it's government, enforcement, public, comes forward and take themselves this responsibility, I think it will be difficult to achieve what we are trying to. And as we are moving towards an era where we are talking about shifting from coal-based to green energy, a lot of shift in technology, I think we need as a society a shift towards safety as an attitude. In India, I think we lack this as an important element of our life. Safety as a way of life, safety and precaution and alertness as an attitude. I think if that comes, a lot of problems will get removed. So my presentation has basically 5 parts. We'll talk about a little bit about the facts. Some of the data, I'm sure all of you must have seen it and aware of already, but let's take it for the sake of it, in spite of being repetitive. I'm sure it will help us get some new ideas and think about some new elements that we have not focused on. So when we talk about road safety, there are 3 major components. We have, one is the road, the second is the vehicle, and third is the user. So in terms of road, it's very important when we talk about road safety to know where we stand. And generally there's a tendency in the government that, you will see that if the accidents are increasing, they will say that, per kilometer of road accidents are reducing, or per 1,000 vehicles, accidents are not much. But that's how they compare, but it's important to know these elements. So we have about 52 lakh kilometers of road length in India, and out of which about 2.5 lakh kilometers are highways, national and state highways. 1,300 kilometers of expressway, which I think by end of 2017 or financial year 2017-18, there'll be around 3,000 kilometers of expressway ready, where the work is going on.